Stop wasting your time and stop wasting your money. We're talking about tech schools, guys. And if you like this, stick around. I'd love to have you part of the community. If you don't like this content, drop a comment, let me know. That way I can kind of improve. But all in all, we're talking about tech schools, guys. My beliefs and my opinions on it, and this is just me talking here. But for anyone looking to go into this industry, to anyone that wants to better themselves in this industry and go into a tech school, listen up, because this may help you. This may be the decision maker, and not knocking knowledge. Knowledge is a great thing. That is something nobody can take away from you. And also, time is something someone can take away. That's the only thing you can never get back in this life. You can make more money. That's not an issue. I want to make sure you guys are good to go. And while all this ranting and raving is going on, we are going to be doing an oil change on the wife's car. I do not have an open bay, so outside's fine. Now, I don't have a problem with tech schools. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is a fantastic thing to have. What I do have a problem is someone spending, I don't know, 40 grand, a year and a half of their life to sit there and go somewhere where they just may not like the career path. I mean, let's be honest, this industry sucks. It's not for everyone by any stretch of the imagination. I think you have to be a little insane to work in this industry. No mechanic that I've ever met is any sort of normal. So yeah, I would say that. Gotta have clean hands, I'm gonna wash up after all this is done, because the wife will kill me if I get oil all over her leather. But, yeah, it's just one of those things, guys. This industry isn't for every single human on the planet. That may be why we have such a shortage. But with tech schools, you're in a snippet of the automotive world. Now, with the shortage of technicians and all that fun stuff, I know tech schools are filled, and the quality isn't there. Maybe people just don't really care what they're doing. They're just wasting their own time, and that's great. I mean, if that's on them and they really don't care about what their quality of life and what their time is going to, that's great. But you watching this, I want you to care where your next step is going to be, because quite frankly, I don't want anyone to fail. It could be the douchebag 3 bays over. He could be a total jackass. I mean, he may laugh when he strips something out and starts cursing and carry on, but I don't want to see the guy fail. Just like y'all, I don't want to see you guys fail. I want to see you guys lift up and do what you want in life. And hell, I want you guys to be the best technicians out there. Be super tech. You guys can make it to where you've got the biggest box in the shop, driving a Lamborghini as a daily driver, whatever. That's what I want for y'all. I don't want you wasting your time or money. Okay, with tech schools, let's say it's a year and a half. You're spending your time in there. This is the issue that I see. It's a year and a half. You're in a controlled environment. You're in controlled, studies, let's say. You get a clip car to work on, and, the instructor's putting bugs in it. Guys, that's not how the real world works in the automotive industry. You're going to have stuff that drives you up the wall. You're going to have things that make you lose your ass. If you are if you're on a flat rate basis, you're going to really hate this industry, because you get that one problem and it just kicks your ass for days and days and days, but it only pays 4 hours, yet you got 12, 15 into it. Guess what? You just wasted your time and money on that. Everything's gone out the window. That's what happens in this industry. It's not all smooth sailing. Oh, I'm going to do, suspension all day, this, that, the third. No, it's a whole giant cluster F of everything. It sucks. But with tech school, the controlled environment, it is not going to teach you everything out there. It is not going to give you a glimpse of everything that is out there. It's going to give you a slight bit of knowledge of, useless information, because when I went, that's about all I had. I've got useless information out of it. And when I went in, and we're going to dive into this because this is my main point for you guys. You guys are going to get into this. Do as I say on this, please. Please, 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 before you sign the paperwork, before you spend the money, do as I ask on this. This is the only time I'm going to sit there and say, do as I ask. If you want to go in this industry, and guys, as serious can be, put 1 year into a shop. Put 1 year in an oil change position, you know, take 5 or whatever it is, or a Pet Boys or a dealership or something. Get your foot in and put 1 year into turning wrenches, even as a lube tech. Even as a lube tech, just doing this, that's it. 1 year of your time into it before you make that decision to spend 40 grand, before you make that decision to waste a year of your life. Because you waste that year of your life, guess what? You go to school for that time, you come out, you're in the shop for 3 months, guess what? You hate it. This ain't right for you. Now you just wasted time and money. Please put 1 year into the shop. If you love it and this is the lifestyle you like, great. I graduated high school when I was 18 and moved to Orlando, had a job in a shop working on diesel trucks. I worked there a little bit when I was like summers and stuff like that. Spent time working on race cars and things like that from 14 to, well, into my 20s, and still now do a little bit here and there. But I had my foot in the industry before I went to a tech school. And with a tech school, guys, your experience is not going to be the same as mine. Okay, you may have the worst time of your life, you may have the best time. I mean, I have met fantastic guys I still keep in contact with, and that is a great thing. But you're not going to get the same experience as the next guy. I worked my whole entire thing full time in a shop. So 8 o'clock in the morning, I was at work. I was at work till about 5. I went to night classes. I got to the school at 5:45. Class started at 6. Guess what? In from 6 till 1 o'clock in the morning. Hour ride home. You want to talk about terrible? It was a year of no sleep. It absolutely sucked. I remember falling asleep at a traffic light on my way to work one morning. Cars beeping and honking and all that stuff. Luckily my foot stayed on the brake, but like I was absolutely exhausted for that whole entire time. It sucks. But I also had the guys that didn't have to work and they just hung out and partied all the time. And when they're going through their testing and all that stuff, they're either doing really well or you have the guys failing because they're partying all the time. Now let's say, Joe, you know what? It kind of makes sense with what you're saying, you know. Let's get involved in the industry before we decide to say, hey, I want to do this for a career. Okay, cool. Now, your tech school experience isn't going to be the same as every other tech school out there. So choose wisely, guys. I had a buddy. He'd spend his time in class. He went to a vocational school in our hometown. And I think he had a better experience. I went to a bigger named school. Well, he went to one of the local VOTECs. His whole thing was he got to work on real world problems. He had one of those tech schools. The price was a lot cheaper. So I think that was a thing that made him a better tech than me coming out. Like he's learned more real world experience. And I think that's a better outlook from a shop. You know, have actual customers coming in, getting a discounted rate to have their car worked on through the school versus having cut up cars and simulated issues. All right. And from my understanding now is everything is going on web-based training. Guys, if you get a year into the industry, let's say I actually did a video on this, how I would restart my mechanic career over again. But if you were to go in and you want to work on cars, I don't know why, but that's what you want to do. Mobil won't sponsor me. But if you wanted to go in this industry, work on cars, you get into a dealer, training. If they offer it to you, why not take it? And at that point, what's the point of going to school? Me personally, I learned through pain. I have to learn through pain. We're flat rate here at the shop. All right, learning through pain. You diagnose a vehicle and the diagnosis is incorrect, and you just like chasing after your tail all damn day. It's one of those things. It happens to everyone. I mean, it's one of those things that you're going to experience. That's painful to me. That's how I learned the hard way. I've always learned the hard way from a child on up to an adult. You know, it takes pain and like, oh my God, I'm an idiot. Why didn't I think of this from the jump? But here we are. Going through a tech school ain't going to help you with that. Learning in the shop, it's a terrible way to learn, but it's probably the best way if you're like me. Let's reset this, that way I can get ready to roll out, go hang out with the wife and kid on this rainy Sunday. One of the big things, guys, that you need to remember about tech schools, especially the big house brand tech schools that, you know, we're going to fast track your career and life is going to be great because you're going to be an automotive technician and they're going to promise you everything. Guess what? Those people are salespeople. They're there to put you in a seat to make the company money. That's it. That's it. At the end of the day, they really don't care because they're worried about getting their paycheck. I hate to say it, but that's what it essentially is about. It appears as though I have been able to reset this thing. Yay! Hooray for small miracles. Moz is actually really cool about all that. But anyways, that's a different topic in a different video. They're there to sell you seats. That's it. They're in there to fill rooms. That's it. They don't really give a crap. I mean, in general perspective, that's how I see it. They're there to make money. Okay, 40 grand a pop, great. We're gonna send you off with a diploma at the end of it. Have a nice life. I don't see no love and care for it. It's just like any other industry. One of those things, guys. Now, I really want you to kind of sink that in. Do they really care about me, or are they just trying to sell something? Next up, guys, I have been on interviews. If you have a certain school that you have applied to, they won't take you. Just because of how soured the name has gotten from certain individuals coming in. They have nothing but a rash of idiot techs come through that just screw everything up. Reputation means a lot in this industry, and when you get the same cluster of students from the same school and it's just a waste of the company's time, guess what? They won't hire any more of those students because they know it comes out of that school. Kind of look into what the school is. Like I said, my best friend with his vocational education that he went to has had a lot better of experience than going to a big name brand school. But I think the main topic, guys, I really want more techs in this industry because, well, we need you guys. We need more techs. I mean, this is a dying industry and it sucks. In all honesty, wholeheartedly, I believe you need to put 1 year into this industry. Make sure you like this. I don't want to see you guys wasting your time or money. And just like I talk about tools, I don't want you guys blowing everything on Snap-on, you know, wrenches and sockets and all that stuff, when you can go with Tecton, when you can go with Gear Wrench, when you can go with any other brand and save you some money. If you really want it, that's great. Buy what you want, buy what you can afford. But I want to make sure you guys know the options. And to me, if you guys listen and listen and listen and say, hey, maybe I should put a year into this industry and see if it's for me, you might find the shop that you go to has paid training. You might find that you can do it without going to a tech school and spending 40 grand or 50 grand or whatever the price may be to work. You could use that money towards tools. And with tools with the tech school, oh, well, you know, I get a free Snap-on toolbox and I get, you know, $10,000 worth of tools at half price. This, that, the third. That's, at the end of the day, got to come out of someone's pocket. Nothing's free. Nothing's free, guys. And like I said, I've known so many techs, known so many students that have went to these schools, went to the school with me, have bought the fancy toolboxes right out the gate because I'm going to do this for the rest of my life. Got into one shop and said, yep, this sucks. I'm not doing it anymore. And they wasted all this money on tools. Guys, I don't want that to happen to you. I want you guys to go into industry knowing, you know, these are my options. I want you guys coming into this industry knowing that, hey, if I start at the bottom and someone's going to pay me to learn, someone's going to let me have the opportunity to learn, I don't need to waste my time here and I can focus more at this shop. And hey, if I don't like it, guess what? You don't have anything really invested in it. It's like going to be a doctor and finding out you don't like blood. You know, one of those things. But guys, with all that being said, oil change, this is reset. Keep the wife happy. I've got a new thrush muffler for the S10. So that video, well, was supposed to be made today, but it's raining because I got to put the header on that truck, and I might as well put an exhaust on it because who cares about my neighbor's opinions? And my kid likes my loud red truck, so yeah, might as well have a loud white truck. But yeah, guys, if you like the video, let me know. If you don't like the video, let me know. If it's something that you feel the channel could be better, let me know. I want to improve. I want to make better quality content for you guys. I do know I ramble on. That's a problem. I could talk to a bush, from what the wife says. But guys, I want to give you the best content, best information. Don't be afraid to hit the subscribe button if you kind of like it. You know, watch a couple videos and unsubscribe later, whatever's clever. If you want alien space saver wrenches, or if you're curious, I'll have a link down in the description. I'll have another video linked in the description. And oh, most importantly, guys, if you're still with me, thank you. Go over to Broken Pour Trading Company on YouTube. The guy's name is Sweet Pea. I want you to drop a comment down in Sweet Pea's comments section saying banana hammock. And what's another fun thing to say? Oh, are you willing to grease my monkey? Or are you willing to grease my weasel? That's what I want you to say. Can you grease my weasel? Just write that in his comments, please. So guys, take it easy, keep wrenching. And Broken Pour Trading Co., he's available to grease weasels. Later, y'all.